The second hearing in President Park Geun-hye's impeachment trial is underway at Korea's Constitutional Court as we speak. Let's connect to our Kim Ji-yeon, who is at the court for us today. Ji-yeon, give us the latest.
Daniel, right now the National Assembly's legal team is questioning Yoon Jeon-chu, who assisted President Park at her residence and allegedly acted as a private secretary to the president's longtime confidant, Choi Soon-sil. Their questions are focused on finding out the nature of her job. Yoon testified that she was in charge of the president's personal affairs from time to time, sometimes picking up the president's clothes from designers and cleaners if the president asked. She also said that she was not fond of Choi and denied acting as her personal secretary. She also denied the legal team's reference to a video showing Yoon and Choi together in a designer clothing shop. Yoon is also considered a key witness in clarifying the president's whereabouts on the day of the Seoul ferry disaster in 2014 that killed 304 people. When asked about her recollection of that day, Yoon said that two of the people in charge of the president's hair and makeup entered the president's residence on that day. The other three witnesses called to testify today failed to appear, and their court appearances have been rescheduled. Former presidential secretaries Lee Jae-man and An Bong-keun are now rescheduled to take the stand on January 19th at 10 a.m., which is 2 weeks from now. Two others are slated to appear next Thursday. An official at the presidential office of Cheongwade, Lee Young-sun, who assisted President Park at her residence and allegedly acted as a president's private secretary to Choi, and Cho Han-gyu, the former president of the local daily 세계일보. The Daily published an exclusive report in late 2014 on the ties between Chung Yoon-hye, the ex-husband of Choi Soon-sil, and senior presidential officials. And the Daily says it was subject to a tax audit and search and seizure raids after the report was published, and said the Park administration had ordered the actions. Daniel.
Now, we knew this wasn't going to be a brisk process. Let's focus on the legal battles. What were some of the arguments laid out by the National Assembly's impeachment committee? And Ji-yeon, how did the president's lawyers respond to the accusations?
Earlier in the morning, the legal team said the president had failed to fulfill her duties as head of state and violated the sovereignty of the people by giving Choi access to state documents and by colluding with Choi to pressure private businesses to make donations to two government-linked foundations. And the team also said the president infringed on the freedom of the press by reprimanding local media outlets that reported on Choi and her inner circle. The team added the president neglected her duty to protect citizens' lives by failing to use the resources at her disposal to save lives during the Seoul ferry disaster. The president's lawyers refuted all the charges brought by the National Assembly team. The lawyers denied the allegation that the president had pressed the National Pension Service to support a merger between Samsung C&T and Gel Industries. They said that it would have been impossible because the merger took place 8 days before President Park's one-on-one meeting with Samsung Electronics Vice President Lee Jae-yong in July of 2015. And the lawyers also said that President Park did not know that Choi was involved with funneling money through nonprofit foundations such as Media and K Sports Foundation. Back to you, Daniel.